Hey guys, how's it going? So I wanted to make a video for this week and just kind of explain a couple things. So after getting some feedback from some students and noticing that some people are having a hard time keeping track of our school schedule in our rotating class periods, I decided that this week I'm going to try to just post your work starting today at the beginning of the week. And then you have until Friday to complete it. That way you can kind of work at your own pace. I know that a lot of us have different things happening in terms of internet availability, in terms of family commitments, things like that. And so I want you to be able to kind of work at your own pace throughout the week, but then just make sure that we all finish by Friday. So I've posted your lessons for this week. We'll talk about that here in a few minutes. Couple other things before we get to this week's lessons. We have, you had your quiz that you were supposed to take last week. I still have about 16 people who have not taken it. So if you haven't taken that quiz, make sure that you do that today. If you don't do it by the end of today, 3 o'clock, I'm going to take down the quiz and you'll get a 0. So make sure that you take the quiz from last week in my A period. Some of you guys still need to take that today because you're one cycle behind everybody else. Then on Wednesday, I will post a video of me going over the quiz. I'll explain what the correct answers are, why it's the correct answer, and you'll have some grades put in. I'll also talk about recuperation in that video so that if you have some questions, that you can get some help and we can work through that, and then you can recuperate that grade. Last thing before we talk about this week, I need you to each sign up for a conference, even if you don't have any questions. The school has asked that your teachers just check in with you, and I want to see your guys' faces and make sure that you're doing okay with all these big life changes that we're experiencing. So if you haven't signed up for a conference, please do. I've had some people not show up for their conferences that they scheduled. So to increase accountability, what I'm going to do is you're going to get a communication grade every 2 weeks, and it's an easy 4. Okay. I'm going to give you a 4 if you show up for our conference. You're going to get a 0 if you miss our conference because I'm here. I make sure that I'm available for you guys, and you can choose anytime you want, any day that works for you, any time during like the regular school hours. And I show up for our meetings, and I expect you to be there too. So if you haven't signed up for a conference yet, please do. If you missed our conference that we've scheduled, you get a get out of jail free card. You just need to reschedule another one by the end of the week. So schedule one sometime between today and Friday. All right. Last thing this week, we are learning about meiosis. So this is the production of reproductive cells. So that's going to be eggs and sperm. And so if we look here on the screen, you have your student copy where you're going to take your notes. Remember, it has the, let me see. Yeah, it has that chart at the beginning. Oh, I guess I can put it on the screen. It has that chart at the beginning, so you are going to mark off where you are before the lesson starts, and then after the lesson. And there's quite a few. There's, 5 pages. It should take you about the equivalent of 1.5 class periods if you're really focusing. And then your second assignment is to complete this practice worksheet where you look at a diagram of meiosis, and you're going to match the letters to the different phases here. You will use some of the letters twice. If there's something that you don't know that wasn't reviewed in your notes, you can always look it up, and then answer a couple questions. And then on Friday morning, I will post a video of me going over all the notes, and you can check your work, and hopefully it'll answer any questions that you have. While you're working, if you do have questions, you can always feel free to email me. We can set up a quick video conference to answer those questions for you. All right. I hope that helps. Quick review. Remember, starting Mondays, or in this case, Tuesdays, at the beginning of the week, I'll always post your work for the week. You're going to work at your own pace, get it done by Friday. Second thing, quiz. I'm going to post a video tomorrow on Wednesday of me going over the answers and talking about recuperation. Third thing, schedule a conference this week. You're going to get a communication grade for it. Show up for your conference. It's an easy 4. I just want to see how you're doing, and I can answer any questions that you have at that time. And then last thing, we just went over all your work for the week. You're taking notes on meiosis. Email me if you have a question, and then look for my video at the end of the week where I go over the answers and give you a little bit more explanation. All right, I hope this was helpful. I hope that you have a great week. I plan on seeing every single one of you this week, so I will talk to you later. All right. Oh, last thing, if you haven't given me feedback on how our first week of learning went, make sure that you do that in this Google form for me. All right, and then sign up here for your conference. Okay, have a good day. See you later. Bye.